This is a company in China, okay? This is a Chinese company. Now, China has some issues we can discuss on the other side, but listen to the rules of this company, guys.
Get married or get fired. That's what a Chinese chemical manufacturing company said in a memo to its employees aged between 28 and 58, giving them 6 months to tie the knot or else. They were informed that if they didn't get married and establish a family by the third quarter, the company would terminate their contracts. They also called employees who are unmarried disloyal to the country. It's a stark turnaround from China's decades-long one-child policy, which has created an ageing population. Authorities are now trying to increase marriage and birth rates and are considering lowering the legal marriage age to 18. It's currently 22 for men and 20 for women. Women have also been subjected to intrusive phone calls from public officials asking on when they plan to get pregnant. This particular company withdrew the policy after legal concerns and an extensive public backlash, but the broader push for people to get hitched remains.
Is that legal? I mean, it's China.
It's China. That shit's different.
So what they gonna do? People just gonna have to find a spouse?
I mean, well...
In 6 months?
Yeah, because... Okay, so...
What if you're single as fuck? You just gotta go find somebody, anybody to go marry you?
Well, hold on now. You gotta understand. China have a problem. They got a bunch of people, but the people old. They're not having kids at the rate that they're supposed to have. So
yeah,
they doing everything
they
they
throwing
can.
people's babies out the window.
But because they started off with this one-child policy way back in the day. They had that. It's been gone a while.
Oh.
But you already set things in motion, and then obviously they became a rich country, and so if you're rich people ain't having 100 kids no more. You know what I mean?
Why not? If they're rich.
Because the same thing like America.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, but Elon Musk is a one unusual dude. That's not the way it is. Most wealthy countries can have birth issues because people stop. Only poor people is have 10 fucking kids they can't feed. Think about that.
But rich people can feed their kids, so why not have 10?
Because they just understand that that's not what you want to do. They understand like that's expensive. It takes
Why
time.
get
And when you say rich, when I call America a rich country, I'm not saying everybody in America is rich. What I'm saying is you guys watching this video are a lot better off than even if you in here and you fucking on welfare, you're still a lot better off than some people in other countries. They don't even have a welfare system, you know what I mean?
They're just shitting in holes in the ground.
I remember I was in some South Asian country, Southeast Asia, and the woman and her kid won a piece of cardboard on the side of the road in this ditch, sleeping. And they weren't trying to get money from, this wasn't like, like one of them stage things to make you feel sympathy.
Yeah.
Because tourists don't even walk in that part. I just happened to walk that way.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So she wasn't like just trying for people to feel sorry for her. So do it. Like, how many Americans doing that? And if you saw an American doing that, the first call getting the Child Protective Services and they come to take that child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once a country start making money, people go like, well, wait a minute now. If me and you had 5 kids right now, imagine how expensive that'd be.
Expensive as fuck.
Exactly, dude. Like, who the fuck can afford that? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So only people in America who usually do that kind of shit is people who poor, you know what I mean? And they ain't really like planning shit out.
And they just want the government to just...
And the government helps out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying everyone with 6 kids poor, don't get me wrong.
Birth rates are higher in poorer countries, according to Bozak.
Yeah, in poor countries. That's why I say China's a rich country now.
Gotcha.
If you're looking for women, a bunch of women who have 10 kids, you got to go someplace poor for that.
Damn.
But once the country stops making money, that stops. So India's birth rate is declining. China's birth rate's declining. Japan's birth rate's declining. America's birth rate is declining. But America hides it better because we had so much immigrants coming across the border. It didn't show the same way. But as we crack down on that, it's going to begin to show. You know?
So they like, get married or get the fuck out.
And notice what she said. She said they have people calling the girls being like, when you plan on getting pregnant? Like, they serious about this. Easy?
Oh my God.
And that's not the company. That's the government calling.
Get out of my damn ovaries. What the fuck? It ain't none of your business if I don't want kids or not. What the hell? Not the government calling you up seeing if you're pregnant or not.
Yeah.
Are we back in the fucking medieval times?
Yeah, China and Japan are both hurting. And America partially responsible for Japan's low birth rate.
If I was living in China though, I wouldn't want to fucking have a baby in China.
Yeah, but then there's people in America who'll be like, I don't want to have a fucking baby in America either.
Yeah, I guess, but like having a baby in America is better than having a baby in China, y'all.
I mean, it depends on how you look at that. You know?
I guess.
It depends. You know. Okay. Who is she talking to? Who's Bamba? Who's B-Bomb?
Somebody said Japan, Korea, and Italy are really in trouble. Italy? I thought Italy was very family oriented.
South Korea had a slight rise lately, you know, but a lot of
because they're probably threatening people.
No, they're threatening people, but I mean not North Korea, South Korea. South Korea is the democratic part.
Okay.
But like most countries across the world, the birth rate dropping, except like parts of Africa.
So do you think this is going to be an extinction of human race?
No, because we tend to figure shit out.
And now there's going to be robots and shit. People with sex robots are going to replace real relationships.
We tend to figure shit out. So we just have to see how this plays out. Like I said, it could be a situation where all of us get to be young again. Maybe we don't have kids, but we don't die.
I wouldn't want that. Damn.
You're looking
fuck
to die.
that.
You're looking to
Get
die.
me the fuck out of here.
You looking to die?
Hell yes. You think I want to be here forever with y'all?
You ready to go now?
On this ghetto ass fucking planet?
You ready to go?
Fuck that.
You ready to go?
No, not right now. I still have a lot I need to do.
Like when you want to leave?
When? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
No, hold on. Because you say you're ready to go, right? So pick a date, a specific date when you know, okay, at this age, I'm going to leave. What age is that?
Let's just say like on my 80th birthday.
80th birthday, Shayla's ready to check up.
I wouldn't mind going to
You
sleep.
hear that, good Lord? Okay, do us all a favor. Take her on the 80th, please.
I wouldn't mind going to sleep and then just being that.
Oh, sorry. You assume that you can die peacefully.
Hopefully that's the case. That's how my great grandmother did.
Everybody believes that shit. No, I'm just going to die in my sleep. Motherfuckers, that's not
That's
how
how
you die.
my auntie did too.
Yeah, that's not how most people die, though.
I'm hoping that's the case. I'll see.
Bozak, I can let you know when I have mine. I can let you know. Sky, how are we responsible for Japan's birth rate? Okay, so after World War II, remember now, Japan is the fucking enemy because they have the Imperial Japanese Army and all this sort of shit. So one of the things, so we come in with this Marshall Plan for all these countries we took over, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things they did was they encouraged the Japanese, pushed them a lot more towards birth control and stuff to try to keep the population down because they didn't want to have to take on Japan again at that time as they trying to change the country. Now in later years, that action now having, created a problem but Japan became a rich country, so it probably had dropped off anyway.
Who's leaving the earth? I'm thankful my boyfriend met the quota for us both.
Life would be pointless if we live forever. You think so?
Yes. Ew. Even the idea of living forever seems fucking awful.
Yeah, but then that's not necessarily true.
It seems awful. Once you hit your 100th year...
Okay. But okay,
you can only do so much traveling, so much spending money, so much partying, so much love making, so much. You can only have so many kids. After a while, you're gonna get sick of this fucking experience, and you're gonna say, "I've met so many old people who are just like, yeah, I'm ready to go any day now."
Yeah, but
it's not because they're miserable; they're fine with their lives, but they've lived enough life, they've seen enough, they've done enough, they're ready to check out.
That's not true, because as you get old, things start to break down. There's pain, there's joint pain, there's this, there's that. But let's look at this now. If you're living forever, that means there's no rush. You could take your time. You visit every single country. You can learn every single language. You could do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, that.
But you live forever, so eventually you're gonna reach a plateau.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, but as our science gets better,
there's gonna be new discoveries.
Yeah, and maybe not even on Earth anymore. Maybe you go fucking move on to the moon. This fucking condo on the moon. I mean, maybe not you because, that's fake. But for the rest of you, maybe there's a little freaking small on Jupiter you go hang out at. Like you start to move around.
Get me out of here. Take me out if you got to.
80th birthday, good Lord. Dear Lord, if you exist, please take Shayla on the 80th. Prove it.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind. If I had accomplished everything that that I want to in this life, you could just take me today. Jesus, come on.
Oh, she's talking to Big Bearded. Okay. The R2D2 talking to Big Bearded. That's what she's calling him. I was wondering what the hell that meant.
B-Man.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, Anyway,
I think the human experience really ain't all that. Like, it's cool. Sometimes it's really fun. You know what I'm saying? You learn a lot and shit. But like after a while, it's like, I'm tired of this shit, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you don't know because no one's ever done it before. You have to see.
Yeah.
I mean, if you believe
I want to see what's next.
If you believe the Bible and you believe Methuselah lived for 900 and something years, you believe that?
Yeah, I believe that back in the day, humans lived for way longer than they did now.
Why? Because they had better medicine back then.
No, think about it. We are like copies and copies and copies and copies. We're generations deep of humanism. Like when the first human was around, he was probably a lot more physically fit, a lot of everything, more symmetrical, bigger, taller, could do more.
You believe in evolution?
You keep having babies. We're in the 21st century now.
You believe in evolution?
So it's like you make so many copies of something, it's gonna start fucking up. You know?
Copies.
Yes, we're copies of our ancestors. You know, it's gonna start fucking up. It's like breeding a dog.
Cool. You know what I like about you?
You breed the same dog 1,000,000 times, eventually the offspring is gonna get a little wacky. That's why you gotta get a new dog.
Cool.
I think I make total sense.
They say we come from giants. Let's see how long. Wayne, I know that, but don't tell Shayla that, you know? Don't tell Shayla that, Wayne.
No, we're living longer than we did in like certain days, but BC?
Methuselah, 969, that's correct. You believe that? Mm-hmm. I ain't buying that shit. Mm-hmm. That's just me, though.
Dude, like Noah was like 500 years old when he built the ark.
If you believe that.
Anyways.